Did you see my intro somewhere? Is my intro around here?
Oh,
I forgot it.
Here it is. Oh. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh man, that's definitely should not be in there.
No, we're going to use that for sure.
No. That's so cringy. All right, anyway, what's up? Welcome back to the Wasted Space podcast. We're at episode 6.
Six.
Episode number
Holy
6.
cow. 6 weeks.
6 episodes deep. Yeah, 6 weeks.
We haven't missed a week. We've literally recorded every Wednesday.
Yep. Every Wednesday we record. We don't post it when we're supposed to.
Yeah, we don't post
random as hell. But we record the same day.
Yeah.
Same day
As
every
we're
week.
recording this, we have an episode locked and loaded, ready to go. It's
ready to
all
go today.
edited. Yeah, so that'll be up today.
Yeah.
So by the time you're watching this, you probably will have already watched it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so. If not, like, what are you doing? Just skipping episodes?
Right.
Gosh, chronological order, very important here.
Come on now.
There's a storyline developing.
Yes.
I know.
There
Like,
is.
you're missing out on key plot points. You're
Yeah.
not going to know what's happening.
We always make callbacks to previous episodes. So,
Yeah, always.
You don't want to feel like that person who's left out of the inside joke.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. I hate being left out inside jokes. I'm like, why are we laughing and I'm not laughing
Right,
too? So
yeah.
what's up with that?
We're not that funny. So if there are any jokes you don't get, you're really just doing a disservice to yourself. You're just killing the ratio right there.
It's true.
Yeah, we're not that funny. We're more this funny.
Yeah. We're not that kind of funny. We're this kind of funny.
Yeah. We're different kind of funny.
Yeah. We're essentially not funny.
Yeah,
So,
essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
something that is funny. I work at Dillard's.
Call back.
Call back to episode 1.
I know.
Dudes.
You wouldn't
Come
even
on.
know if you haven't been keeping
You
up.
don't even know.
God damn.
Staying out of the loop.
Oh my gosh.
So
Unbelievable.
did you have a story?
No, I just wanted to make that call.
I just want to tell everybody I work at Dillard's.
No, but we have like there's a whole cosmetics department, and they make. I mean, obviously they sell a ton of good shit like MAC makeup and
Yeah.
Clinique and Kiehl's skincare or whatever the hell, like all the top
Brands.
cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
But they have like one little section by the men's fragrance counter that's like also Kiehl's and stuff, like the exact same like face cream and stuff like that, but they just brand it as for men
it's for men.
they stuck like an airplane, like it's an eagle riding in an airplane.
Is it?
Yeah,
An eagle riding in an airplane? What's
That's
that to
like
do with skincare?
and they said
That's-
for men, and then dudes
For
were
men.
like, yeah, I'll take this one.
that's the most
so
American thing of all
funny.
time. Like the eagle, like the literal symbol of freedom that can fucking fly wherever he wants is like, oh, I'm just gonna hop on a plane.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I guess it was also like $10 cheaper.
Oh
than
yeah,
the
yeah.
rest, yeah.
Yeah. It's like $30 as compared to the $50 in the
Yeah.
women's one.
Oh
But,
wow. Yeah.
and that stuff's so funny to me because I don't know. Leah, my fiance, she uses all the good types of skincare stuff. And
Yeah.
then when I'm feeling up for it, I'll use her skincare stuff too, and shit's amazing. Like I feel great after. But
Yeah. Nikki
like-
always tries to get me to use that stuff, and I don't. And she's like, "You don't take care of your skin. You're gonna be so." Like when I'm fucking 40, I'm gonna look like I'm fucking 70. And she's gonna look like she's like 25.
would you try it if it had an eagle riding an airplane on it?
No, I don't think that'll convince me.
Because that's the trigger for most men.
Apparently.
It seems to be.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think that's enough to convince me.
right.
I also like, I feel like, yeah, it's worse because what does the eagle have to do with skincare?
Right, yeah.
It doesn't seem like, at least on like the one that they try to sell specifically to women, looks like it's good. Like it's got like a flower on it or something, or like something nice.
Yeah,
Like something smooth,
From what I understand,
know?
it doesn't even have like a logo at all.
Yeah,
like it just says Kiehl's on.
Yeah,
it.
their product name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. That makes no fucking
Right.
sense.
Yeah. So
They're like, that's not good enough for men. They
yeah,
need, they need freedom.
that shit's just always been funny to me because like all brands do that, and like some of them, like I understand, like Dove Men, like they make like specific scents
Oh, yeah,
in the
it's more like-
shower that are more
like, yeah.
dude-y or whatever, I guess you could say.
They should do that for like everything though. Like instead of like, you've seen the memes where like, men's scents are just like weird concepts. Like You know,
it's
like
just wood and liquor scents.
I hate
like,
that shit.
I hate that
I'd
too.
much rather smell like vanilla.
Yeah, or something like like
the new
what the fuck?
advertising gimmick should just be like they just slap airplanes and choo-choo trains on everything. Like every man is 4 years old, and like
And I think it's funny. Like the commercials, like, do you want to smell like you don't fucking shower?
Right.
Do you want to smell like you live in the woods?
do you want to spend
no.
Old
45
Spice,
minutes? Do you want to spend 45 minutes getting ready every day to look and smell like you just got out of bed? We got the thing for
I
you.
know. Do you want to look like you have zero hygiene? This is the stuff.
Yeah, but then like
Yeah, real pros just don't take care of themselves.
you guys know what dude wipes are, right? You've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
those?
They're just wet wipes, and they're like men use these.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they call them
Dudes.
dude wipes. And like men, I feel like that's the kind of dude that like has a goatee, and
The
like
dude wipes?
one of those like ball piercings right here,
Oh.
and wears like the flat back with like those big black sunglasses,
Oh yeah. Dude wipe.
and like that's the type of dude to buy dude wipes because he's not gonna buy wet wipes.
No,
But he'll buy the dude wipes.
Those are for dudes.
Because those are for dudes. Man.
Yeah, no, that's some foo-foo girly shit. Like,
He's
it
like,
doesn't
those
even have a
wives
fucking-
can't handle my fucking manly ass shits.
Right.
there's not even a motorcycle in the fucking commercial, dude. Come on now.
First time I saw Dude Wipes 2 was on Fantasy Factory, I think, with Robin. You know,
man.
Rob Dyrdek. I almost said Robin Big, but yeah.
They
On the
probably
fucking
smell like
Fantasy
wood
Factory.
chips or some shit.
Yeah.
Probably feels like it too.
Yeah, honestly.
It's for men. You gotta be tough.
Oh my
Dude, wipes are
God.
just wet
You
sandpaper
wanna
that
feel
you
like
wipe your ass
you
with.
want to feel like you just took a shit in the woods,
Yeah, I know. And had to wipe with bark.
and that is 6 straight episodes where we talked
dang
about
it.
shit.
Dang, how does this keep
Yeah,
happening?
bitch.
Oh,
Not even
man.
trying.
I don't know how that
Gross.
keeps happening. Dude, this fucking cat's trying to suffocate himself.
Oh my! Oh, is it Legolas?
Yeah.
He loves bags, dude. He loves to shove his face. Anytime I come home and I bring shit from the store, I set the bag down. He fucking runs and
Right
dives
into the
his
bag.
face into
It's
the
like, I
bag.
gotta put my face in it.
He has to.
Oh, he's
Oh yeah, he's getting crazy.
Super.
The way he's looking at him.
Oh my gosh.
I wish you could see the way they
Whoa,
look.
they're
right now.
straight up brawling right now.
It's battle royale. He's like, don't
Whoa!
do it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Long live the king. So I'm chilling at work.
Dillard's.
Yeah, I work at Dillard's. I'm chilling at work. I'm talking to my coworker. We're refolding this table, and this dude starts walking up from behind us, and he starts like talking really loudly. He's like, "I am here at the Dillard's at the Galleria at Sunset." And we were like, what the fuck is going on? And so we turn around, and he's like, he's got his phone, he's recording. Like, he's like doing a vlog of some sort, it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like. And so I was like, okay, that's understandable. And then he's walking, he sounds so excited. Like, he's so excited to talk about whatever he's about to talk about. And
Yeah.
he starts walking to the elevator, and he's like, we have the coolest elevator. Look at the gold framing over. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
and we start looking at each other. We just start bust out laughing because we're like, what the?
Yeah, that's
This guy is
so unexpected.
Yeah, he's so stoked on this
Yeah.
elevator.
He straight up, his whole vlog is going around to different stores and seeing what their fucking like elevators look like.
Right. That so yeah.
I hope that's what he was doing
That was-
because
I hope
that's
so, too.
amazing.
That was what I thought, and he was so stoked on it. He took a ride in the elevator. Like, so we're on the bottom floor.
That's so funny.
He takes a ride in the elevator. He comes back down. We hear it ding. So like the whole time he's upstairs, we're like talking about it. We're like, you
Yeah.
know, like what was that? Yada yada. And then we hear the elevator ding, and we're like, oh my god, that could be him. So like we
Yeah.
turn back around, and it opens up, and he goes, oh my god, nothing short of amazing.
Oh my god, he's
That's
probably
so
in the
funny.
elevator like, you guys, I know you guys can't feel it, but the button action
know.
in this elevator is so smooth.
The capacity this thing can hold,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
The dings for each floor are perfectly timed.
yeah.
So I was like, that's some shit you do like after you get off a Disneyland ride.
I
You
know.
I was like, holy cow. So of course, I look it up on. I go on YouTube immediately and I type in elevator review, and there's like a whole community dedicated to like these dudes doing that exact same thing. Like I found a bunch of videos of dudes,
elevator reviews.
Yeah, first video popped up. It was like one of the most popular ones was like reviewing the elevator in the Garden Mills parking garage in Florence, Michigan or something. I was like, what the
How many views did it have?
Had like over 100,000 views. I was like, dude,
What a community. What a secret, like, elevator
like
loving community.
Untapped
That's
market
crazy.
right there.
I mean, I think it'd be cool to like go like review like an old style like early elevator where like, you know, they had the doors and then the thing would close and they have to like crank it and shit like that. Like that would be cool.
Oh, for sure.
But just like an elevator,
But
like
this guy, yeah.
they go in, they jump, like, ooh, it's got good bounce.
Yeah.
These must be cables made by this company.
He was so stoked on it, and
That's so funny.
Yeah, we were talking with one of the fragrance girls, and she was like, "Yeah, well, over there." She was like 5 minutes ago, he was over there at the escalator freaking out about those, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
So
yeah,
he's like all forms
this
of like
dude-
transportation upstairs.
yeah." Well, so
Like if it lifts people up mechanically.
Yeah.
oh, he's all
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, it reminded me of that guy who does the train spotting videos. And he shoots with the camera from like that weird angle down on his face, and he gets super excited when a train comes by. He had that exact same kind of energy. This guy.
That's so funny.
It was super funny.
I mean, everybody's got their thing, you know. So like,
Yeah.
it's like totally cool. But like, it's just funny. Like that is what does it,
right?
You know?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what does it
awesome.
for
It
you.
was awesome to see him so excited about
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
know?
it's funny too, especially to see somebody so excited about something that you don't like ever think about. Like you're more of
Right.
like, oh man, as long as it's working good, like this is a great elevator. You know?
Yeah.
As long as I'm not gonna plummet to my death.
Dude,
I'll be
yeah,
totally
honest.
fine.
Every time I get into an elevator in Vegas, really all I think about is like how many people have probably pissed or puked in it. You know, like
Oh yeah, yeah. They all smell like pee.
Yeah, I literally worked.
That's why he was so stoked. He's like, whoa, this one doesn't even stink. This one smells kind of fresh.
that's why he was so amazed by the ride. He was like, "You guys, I didn't have to hold my breath at
Like, dude,
fucking all."
I didn't even gag once in there. It was incredible.
Our elevators do smell kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But no, I literally work in one of the oldest, shittiest malls in Vegas. At least now it is. It didn't used to be. Galleria Mall was the spot 10 years ago.
Well, yeah, usually when things are old, at one point they were new.
Yeah.
That's how things.
Well,
work.
no, but Galleria popped up in the 90s. So it's old. And so, but anyway,
Yeah.
it's just like like you said, it says you don't think about it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just this old fucking elevator in this fucking department store.
Yeah.
And this dude was super excited to review it.
I mean, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Whatever does it for you.
I should have talked to him. And
Yeah,
asked him,
get to
like-
know. I should have found out what his
You probably
YouTube
would've
channel
learned
was
a lot
or
about
whatever he was
elevators.
recording for.
I probably would have learned a lot about elevators.
Yeah.
From that dude.
He like, this is a company who made this elevator. They started in 1901.
I should try to hunt down his YouTube channel.
Yeah, find out. I
There
mean, know
can't
what
be
he
a
looks like.
ton of people posting.
Well,
these
apparently there
elevator
are.
I mean,
reviews.
100,000 people are watching that video. I mean,
Yeah,
who
that's
knows?
true.
It's a pretty big community.
That is true.
Maybe it's just that guy watching it 100,000 times.
Yeah, it's just him out playing on repeat. He's like, dude, I fucking sleep to this. I brush my teeth to it.
Whatever lifts his spirits.
Hey, what? You know,
That's a
elevate.
joke. Gonna elevate his mood.
Yeah.
Speaking of escalators, I hate when people stand on them, like stand
Oh,
still.
don't like walk up them.
Yeah, I've
You like to
mentioned.
walk up them.
I've mentioned this before. Well, that's literally what they're meant for. They're
Just get you up faster. Yeah.
yeah, they're meant to escalate the speed
Yeah,
at which
at
you
which
climb
you're
stairs.
climbing the stairs. That's true.
why an elevator just elevates your
Yeah,
height,
that's true.
whereas an escalator, but
I just
you know,
stand
it's
on
become-
the escalator sometimes. Like when I used to work on the strip, like after a long shift, like once I got on
It's
the
like a nice little
escalator-
rest from walking.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like, I'm
yeah.
not walking up
I
any
under-
fucking
and I
stairs.
understand
Like
that.
these tourists can go fuck
Yeah,
themselves.
I do like walking up them though, because you get upstairs so fast and
super
it feels
fast.
good.
Yeah.
It's like walking on like when you go to the airport or shit, and they have like the little
yeah, I love
treadmill
walking
type
on
things,
those
and you
moving-
walk on those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Walking down them feels like you have super speed.
I know you're
speed,
like
yeah.
you're flying. It feels cool.
Yeah,
it's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it's super awesome. So yeah, no, and then like I get like that it's kind of just become human nature for
Yeah,
people
just
to just
stop
stand
and
on
chill.
escalators,
Yeah.
but and like especially in Vegas, like when they're going up the escalator and they want to look around
Yeah.
and shit. But it's super annoying
Yeah,
when like
you're just trying to get up.
there's a huge gap and then like a bunch of people are coming on at the same time, but the person in front didn't want to climb the escalator. So
yeah, so everybody has to
everyone's
wait
just-
for the thing to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
but there are probably multiple people in that group that just want to get up the escalator.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
so like
yeah,
it holds
I get
everyone
you.
back. Hashtag stop standing on escalators 2022. We're going to go viral.
Yeah.
Unless like, you know, you just need to stand still, you know, like if walking up the stairs isn't that good for you, you know.
Yeah, some people, they really can't walk upstairs that easy. If you're an older person, I totally get it.
Don't get us
Even if you're a younger person,
misconstrued.
you just fucking
Yeah.
maybe have some sort of back problem or leg problem. Your legs hurt. I get you.
Yeah. Again, elevators.
Elevator.
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 I hardly know
it.
it. I was waiting for you to say
Oh,
it.
sorry.
The shed door fucking flew open again. I just heard it.
Oh, did? Oh, that's what
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, I
that
forgot
noise
to-
earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought it was when we went out there. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
probably that
Yeah.
because it's so windy right now.
We just had our 4th of July party. Woo!
Woo! Beep, 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 beep.
Today, the day we're recording this, is July 6th.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago, the party.
Yeah. Yesterday was Blake's birthday. Happy birthday to
Thank
Blake.
you. 29.
29.
New girl reference.
I got him the shirt he's wearing.
He did.
Yep.
Thank you very much for sure. I love it. Bob's
Oh.
Burgers.
You're welcome.
Still haven't seen the movie yet. Got to get on that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I heard it was good though, so I'm excited.
I
to
didn't
see
realize it was out already. I
Yeah, it
haven't
came out a
followed
while
it
ago.
that closely.
I also didn't realize the Minions movie was already out,
Oh yeah,
but it is. I keep seeing all these people.
Minions.
I had been, because you know that trend on, I don't know if you've seen it on like TikTok or Instagram where like everyone's like dressing up in like suits or like dressing up as minions to like go watch the movie or whatever.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Been
Yeah, a
going
lot
around-
of places are banning people, like if they show up, like teenagers that show up in big groups dressed in suits to see the movie are like being turned away now because like they've
Yeah.
gone crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's been so many shootings that
Yeah.
you can't take any risks like that.
Yeah, well, this trend's been going on for a while, and I literally didn't realize until I was falling asleep last night and I saw one. I was like, "Holy shit! This means the movie's out. Like people are going and watching
yeah.
it." I was like, in my head, I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited for when this movie comes out. Like, look
Yeah.
at all these people having fun going and seeing this movie. I can't
When it comes
wait
out,
till
it's gonna be sick.
You
Oh,
know
you
they've
just saw
done-
it, man. When that comes out, I'm gonna go see it.
You know they've done like 6 Despicable Me movies. They've done 3 main like actual like Despicable Me movies, and then
Yeah.
3 Minions movies.
Well,
and
this
then
new
they
one
have
is
a-
when like Groot's like a kid, right?
Groot.
Yeah, but it's
Oh no,
but
Gru.
it's part of the
Groot.
it's part of
I
the
am Groot.
Minions. Yeah, it's part of the Minions franchise, which is like it's like a Gru origin story, I think.
Oh,
But
I-
like, it's like technically part of their spin-off franchise, but like, they have like that's the 3rd Minions one, and then they've got the 4th like actual like core series Despicable Me on the way out like next year. But yeah, they just keep pumping those movies out. It's crazy.
They're bringing money.
Now I got to try to do the I am Groot in the Gru voice.
And the Gru voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am Groot. I don't know what the fuck that was.
That was a little more Cookie Monster. I loved it though. It was great.
Groot.
No sounds.
I can't complain about them having 6 movies though. Like Fast and the Furious is on like 15, and then there are like 40 Marvel movies. So
It's so crazy how fast they pump out Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I'm
gnarly.
like, whoa, man.
I'll be
Like, fuck.
honest.
Sometimes they pump out too fast.
Yeah.
Don't
Doctor
even give you
Strange
time
2.
to like watch them.
You haven't watched it yet, so I won't
No.
spoil it for you. But it was
And I know like
wasn't
COVID
it didn't
kinda
it didn't
messed
live up
with
to the
that,
hype. I
but
feel like
yeah,
it wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
I feel like Multiverse of Madness should have been a lot better.
they should have just taken a little bit more time on it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are kind of rushing them. I mean, I get they're trying to capitalize as fast as they can. You know what I mean? 'Cause
especially
it's
after the
raking
success
in
of
money.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love too. It's so funny how everywhere they advertise as like the best Marvel movie ever made. It's like they're all pretty good, but this
Right.
one's the best.
Yeah. And it's like,
I always think
well,
that's funny.
And I love that every movie is the number one movie of the summer.
It's the best one since the last one we put out 3 weeks ago.
Dude, that was my favorite thing when I would see like all the major TV networks would be like the number one new show,
right?
Or number one new comedy. It's like what every show you put out is the number one new fucking show. All on the same
network, yeah. And it's
like how do you have just number one new show every fucking week?
If you make sure you don't put out another show that week, then you can say it's the number one new show.
This is the number one new show.
So like, okay, we can't start the next sitcom until fucking August, so that way we can keep saying they're the number one new show.
It is so hilarious. Everything they put out is the best new thing. And then it gets canceled. Yeah. Our number one new show got canceled after 3 episodes.
It's because we spent $100 million on the pilot episode.
You know what?
That's another callback. Watch episode 5.
You know what annoys the shit out of me though? Like, because Marvel bought the Alien and Predator franchises, and then there's gonna be a new Predator movie coming out. And it's like takes place like way in the past, like Predator visits like an ancient.
Are they
gonna
call it Predator?
Funny
comedy.
I can't remember, but I don't think like Disney or Marvel is really the main ones behind that one, though. I think that one's still like being worked on by Fox, who owned them before. But I could be wrong.
Pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. Pretty much everything that like when Disney buys a company, they don't really run it themselves. They leave it to who's running it now. They just kind of watch over it as a parent company.
Yeah,
like
but
Lucasfilms is still Lucasfilms. You know, regardless of Disney's purchase.
But like, cause they did a really sweet comic series for Aliens, like Marvel did. And I have the GameStop exclusive variant of the first issue, and then I have the digital series of like the whole series on my phone, and it's really fucking cool. And I like haven't really heard much about Marvel planning to do anything with the Aliens franchise, but I would love to see them do more. Just cause like, you know, I love their superhero stuff, but now that they're in control of that franchise, I would love to see like, I don't know, just something else. Maybe they could quit milking, you know, the Avengers a little bit.
Yeah.
Focus on something else a little bit more.
I think that's a big thing is like, it's cool they're leaning into that multiverse thing so heavily and bringing in so many new heroes, but at the same time, it's like, even as somebody who's like relatively like familiar with most of the heroes that they're introducing, like, it's so fucking much to keep up with, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too much. Like,
between all the series and the movies and fucking Doctor Strange introducing 1 million characters in the last movie, like,
and it's just not worth it to watch. Like, you know, you have to watch. The way they're doing a lot of the writing now is really the series are end up just being kind of tie-ins to whatever movie ends up coming a year and a half down the line.
Yes, you had to have seen everything to understand what's fully what's happening in the
and
movies
it's like,
or the shows.
realistically, at least it seems to me, you don't even have to see like the whole series. Like, you kind of have to know the overarching story, and then it's like there are 2 scenes in the series that actually mean shit for the movie, and then. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's getting way too much, and they're dragging it out way too much, which I get it, you know. They got to make their money or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's too much for my limited attention span to keep track of.
Give me a new Spider-Man movie, and I'm there.
Yeah, like if we get Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Old Man Jenkins.
Toby.
Old Man Jenkins. Old Man Toby Spider-Man would be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll
He's
make
a
him.
senior citizen.
Right, yeah. He's Uncle Ben's age.
Yeah. He has a cane. He goes and stops himself with the cane. Climbing up the walls.
Like,
I forget who it was, but like it was one of the executives from like the Raimi trilogy or whatever that like worked on that. And they just sort of offhanded mentioned, they mentioned in an interview that they would like to see like Tobey Maguire come back and do like an older Spider-Man, so it's not, you know, like the college age one that's in his prime or the young one that's learning how to do it, but the dude who's like been through it, he's probably, you know, like forgotten more than he knows about superheroing and like you know, it's just
like the Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. Like,
yeah, exactly. I would love to see, you know, basically that Spider-Man in a live action.
Like
maybe less
having a midlife crisis Spider-Man.
maybe a little less like drunkenly incompetent, but but yeah, basically that story, like that guy's story, would be really cool. I think.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, like Disney, usually like for the longest time, like they'll buy like a franchise, and they don't like to kind of revive what the franchise has done already. They kind of like to make it their own and introduce their own new characters and just make money off that and kind of just forget the past of it. But recently, especially since the whole like big Star Wars sequel trilogy like disaster that kind of happened.
Yeah,
They've kind of leaned more into like nostalgia for a lot of the
which
franchises.
is, I think, what everybody just wants now.
Yeah, it's what everybody wants, and I always hated that they kind of refused to do that. It's like, I get you want to make it your own, but like don't forget where it was, and like people still care about the franchise, what it used to be, and not just what it is now.
Yeah.
Since you bought it, so that's why I like with like the Obi-Wan series, like they're bringing back beloved characters from franchises that should be brought back.
Yeah,
while there's still time, especially.
Yeah, and I hate when people are like, "Oh, well, it's not even anything new. It's just all the nostalgia factor. Like that's why I don't like it." And it's like, well, but you would also be complaining if they did something different.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they couldn't win with you regardless,
right,
so
exactly.
you have no valid opinion.
Yeah. So, but yeah, everybody just wants the nostalgia, so just keep that going.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And like, I don't know. I think there are ways where like, it's cool, Marvelous, kind of trying to listen to their fan bases a little more, and I like that like they're putting in more writers who are fans instead of making it just like corporate, very clearly like overly corporate, like
it's just a job for these people kind of a thing.
Yeah. Just terrible like writing of stuff that is just supposed to work well.
Yeah, like is if you don't care about like the characters or the franchise, and like it's hard to make it like something that the fans would like because you are a fan and would like it yourself.
Right.
Kind of different, but in the same vein. Like obviously Disney kind of did away with the whole Disney Vault thing. But like Nintendo still holds their IP so close to their chest, which like. I think it's just so crazy because there's no way you could tell me rationally that I would believe you that if they really re-released like all the classic Pokemon games just like they did on 3DS but on Switch for just $10 a pop, just ported them over, it probably wouldn't be that hard, and there's no way you could tell me that would cut into the sales of any other game they have, or that it would like cost them like a substantial amount of money. It would definitely make them money.
Yeah.
And they just don't do it because like they like to keep their properties like a pain in the ass to get. And it's like
I guess it all depends on how you look at it, because I mean, if you are like a collector of like the company, if you supported them for a long time and you own like those old games and you're trying to sell them, they're worth a lot. And if they re-release them, then they go down in value.
Re-releases don't really bring value down ever.
I mean,
a lot of times they actually raise value.
Yeah, they bring excitement about them.
Yeah,
but that is like kind of probably like a tough ground for them. They kind of want to like appease
like,
both ends.
Like, not to be a dick to collectors, but what the fuck does Nintendo care about collectors' values for? It's like,
well, because it creates like people like if you're a collector of them, then you're going to buy everything. Mm-hmm. Like you're a guaranteed sell, and if they like push you away, then it's like, oh, like then fuck that. Like I'm not gonna give them my money.
I still highly disagree with that.
Yeah, like it's kind of like
I think they would surely make more money.
Yeah, it's kind of like when like obviously, like Funko, when they put out pops and then they vault them and they go up to hundreds of dollars, and then like a while later they re-release them. It's like now everybody someone who just spent $200 on this pop can now just have bought it for fucking $10.
But that's still so drastically different from like a classic physical edition of like, like the classic Resident Evils are available on like pretty much everything nowadays. But it's still expensive as fuck to get them on, a disc for like a PS1 or PS2 copy.
Yeah.
And I just like. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really whack that it's such a pain in the ass to play classic. Because it's like a lot of times if you want to play them, it's either, buy them from a third party for like way more than it's worth to just like play a game if you just like want to re-experience the game one time,
Yeah. I definitely get what you mean by all that.
Yeah, and so it's like it makes it. Like that's why piracy of like Nintendo games is so big, and like it's got like the Nintendo emulators are notoriously some of the best performing like video game emulators of all platforms because they have one of the strongest fan bases because it's such a pain in the ass to get Nintendo games that are old.
Yeah.
So like, like hardcore Nintendo fans that don't want to spend $1 million on.
Yeah, you can always
games,
they make
have been forced to literally like hack their way into like a better Nintendo experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can definitely buy like reproduction cartridges and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of companies make those. Like I
Dude,
have.
even that shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, they do charge a lot though.
Dude,
they do
if
charge
you
a
want
lot.
to get like a reproduction Pokemon Emerald, it's like $30 or $40.
Yeah, I spent like around that like for the green version of Pokemon that I have for
it's
Game
fucking
Boy.
insane. I lucked out and I got a reproduction Pokemon Crystal for like $15 one time. But it was just like, I don't know, a dude just had it and played it for a while and then just sold it on OfferUp. Like,
Yeah, it is. They are pretty expensive. But I mean, I don't know if they have to pay for licensing for that. I mean, I would assume they would because they would probably get sued or cease and desist by Nintendo.
No, it's straight up piracy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then it's piracy that Nintendo lets happen then because they could definitely stop that.
Well, I mean, they sue people like that all the time, but it's like people constantly pop up and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
and
I mean,
like no matter how good your lawyer,
yeah, there's
your
not like people are gonna do that all the time. It's like all the Disney sellers, you go on Etsy, you type in Disney products, and 90% of what you're gonna get is not at all licensed by Disney.
Oh yeah.
But I do feel like I just want to say, companies should make it easier for small businesses or individuals to license their companies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
even
I
stuff
definitely
like
think they should do that because it's pretty fucked up. Like even me, like I tried to a long time ago. I wanted to get into like making my own like because I love Disney parks and shit like that. But they never have shirts that I like. They're always like ridiculous giant logos or like shit that I don't think looks good.
Yeah.
So I was wanting to design like a shirt of my own that's like simple with like a small logo on the front or something like that. Like something on the back. And like I want to be able to sell that and do it like the right way and like give the company money too, but like it's just impossible unless you're a huge corporation to get any kind of licensing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
so you have to turn to like websites like Redbubble,
Even like
if you want, or Etsy if you wanted to do something like that. And then
then risking like a cease and desist. Like they won't sue you
yeah.
unless you like continue to keep doing it.
Right.
even
but
like
even still,
a lot of the places that are like really big that do that, like I know like either have gotten in trouble and so they had to make changes, or they've seen people like doing the same stuff get in trouble and so they just like didn't make that mistake in the first place. But like like there are tons of Etsy shops where it's like it's all like Disney themed or like Harry Potter themed or whatever fandom themed, but like it doesn't say any of it explicitly. It's all just like super duper vague references to whatever the franchise is. So it's like the candles that are like butterscotch beer instead of butterbeer or something.
Yeah, they just make it similar enough, but it's not exactly so you can't get sued.
Is Star Wars the one with the little wizard boy?
That's all I was thinking. That was all I was going through my head.
It's like in TV shows when they have like a different brand, like Rockstar Energy would be like Guitar Man Energy or something.
Oh my god, the fucking the pair phones from iCarly.
Pair phones.
Yeah, it's always something like that.
Yeah. So
I saw a thing where somebody on like Etsy or something like that was like selling those. Like I don't think they functioned or anything, or they might have been like MP3 players. But yeah, it's just like
that's cool.
Pair phones.
That's funny.
This is the first episode that Tommy doesn't really have anything shark related around him.
Oh yeah.
My mermaid shirt is sort of like it.
But there's no sharks, man.
Yeah,
he's keeping it ocean themed, and I can appreciate that.
I can appreciate the ocean theme, but he said he was going to commit to the shark theme when we started.
I ran out of shark shirts. I've worn my couple different Jaws shirts several times each already on the podcast. I had more shark shirts, but I've somehow lost them all.
Well, you have like your King Shark pop up there. You can put them on the...
Yeah, I was half asleep when we were setting up the podcast today. It's the middle of the night for me.
Yeah, we had a million problems too. So
as
we
always
fucking
do. God. Yeah, this was a hell of a week for us. Crazy week. First time we ever hosted people over at our house.
Yeah.
And then we were like, all right, cool. The week's over. Let's record the fucking podcast. And the computer, of course, was like, no,
Yeah.
No.
You're not recording
Just
the
didn't want to
podcast.
work anymore.
I don't think so.
Because it happens every time we try to record. So, with the many trial and error, we've switched something, I feel like, every single episode.
Yeah, something's different every time. that we're
This
using.
time, we're using new cameras.
Our phones.
No.
It's not a phone.
We're not recording on our phones.
We spent like
They're
$180.
iPod touches.
We spent like $180 on cameras, and then we were like, you know what? The phones we already had are just better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's too late to return these to Amazon. They're in great
Yeah.
condition.
I know, brand new.
It's got to be
Barely
too late.
used.
It's been over a month.
Yeah, it's way too late.
Oh, well.
It's too late to return them now.
So, yeah, hopefully this is going good. Hopefully everything's still recording.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Tommy's still
Yeah,
recording.
we're still recording, so
Ayo.
that's awesome.
Too legit.
But yeah, so now we're only using one computer and it's only running audio,
Yeah,
so that we can just dedicate the computer to editing, I guess.
yeah.
I guess that's what we're gonna have to do because recording through our computer is not an option right now. So
No, it doesn't really work. As you can see from past episodes, it gets a little
a
glitchy,
little glitchy, choppy.
choppy. Yeah, not very nice to look at.
Yeah,
And the quality was pretty garbage.
yeah.
We
We're-
couldn't record better than 720p.
Yeah.
For whatever fucking reason.
And so, yeah, of course what we spent money on was a downgrade from what we just had in our pockets.
I know. It's so ridiculous.
Story of our lives.
Damn.
I
Dude.
know.
So if you guys are new content creators or have a new podcast that you're starting or you want
Use
to
your
start,
phone. You're not
Yeah.
going to get a better
Not-
camera for a reasonable price.
do not
Nope.
invest in cameras.
Nope, just use your phone.
Don't do it.
We
Use your
tried it,
phone.
didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have like a decent, like a moderately modern or reasonably modern, sorry, moderately modern sounds weird. If you have a reasonably modern smartphone, just use that because we're having a much better experience.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll work better for you.
I mean, it's way cheaper. I mean, obviously it's not way cheaper because you spend a lot of money on the phone.
On the phone, yeah.
But I mean, you already have it, so
You
you might as well use
exactly.
it.
Yeah, you don't want to spend extra money.
Yeah.
We got scammed into that.
I know. We wanted to be extra legit, and it made
Right.
us extra not.
Extra shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Got in.
Classic.
Burn, burn, burn. We're feeling extra spicy today.
Spicy.
Public restrooms.
I don't know why dudes can't pee right. Like how?
Yeah, dude. I don't want to know why you pee left.
Okay, yeah. So this is I didn't want to. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I didn't want to post it on like social media or anything because I thought it might be a little bit too crass for that. I don't know, but like, it is not the next dude's responsibility to wipe your piss off of the fucking toilet.
Yeah,
seat.
that
there's
shit's
no
fucking gross.
excuse for leaving it behind. And like I get like some people are maybe disabled or it's like a little kid that like can't really control his stuff. But it's like if you piss on the seat, clean the fucking seat. Nobody
Yeah.
else should
Yeah.
have, not another human being should have to touch your piss. You shouldn't be a disgusting little piss baby. I don't feel bad at all. If you just leave
Disgusting
piss,
little piss baby.
if you just leave piss all over the fucking seat, I fucking hate you. I think less of you as a person. And like, yeah, there's no excuse for it. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
possible reason for it. Teach your kids to not piss all over the fucking toilet seat. It's disgusting. Yeah.
You can tell
Strong
this-
opinions.
you can tell this has happened to Tommy too many times.
Dude, at Amazon, there are so many
Oh,
motherfuckers that just like, it's like they fucking use it like a hose, like they're watering the lawn or something. Like they just fuck.
Is
it's
there
just
not?
covers the fucking thing. It's
there
like,
not,
how
like,
do you not know
urinals
how
there?
to use your dick?
Is there not urinals there?
No, there are. It's just people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're
I don't
using
know.
your-
Yeah, I don't know why, but a lot of times, like if I'm at, I don't know. So like at Dillard's, for example, there's only 2 urinals and there's 2 stalls. So if I'm using one of the urinals and somebody comes in, they'll go in the stall and then
Instead of using the
and then
urinal,
they'll pee
is
in
it the
there,
urinal
yeah.
without the separation?
No, they're separated.
I hate the urinals
or
without the
But
separation.
the other urinal is literally like at the ground. It's super fucking low.
Yeah.
Which
What
is
about-
just uncomfortable to use.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What
to
about when
begin
you
with.
go to the urinal and there's like the visible puddle of pee at the bottom of it? I hate that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you see the floors
Yeah.
like you can
Again,
see
it's
where all
like,
the pee
how
was
can
on the
you not-
floor.
how can you not control your dick? Like, you just have it. Like, it's just like it's literally a part of your body, and you can't like
you
point
pee
it.
every day, you still can't figure out how to do it right.
So, what I originally wanted to talk about when I brought up the public restrooms was
We
why
gotta
the
clip
fuck,
that one.
I don't know if it's only like this in America, but why the fuck are the stall doors? Like, why are there several gaps and shit that you can see? Like,
Yeah,
they should
pretty
be
large gaps.
floor to ceiling,
Yeah.
wall to wall. There is
Yeah.
no excuse.
It could be like a door.
Dude, I hate
Like a
it.
real
Obviously, it
legit-
shouldn't be a concealed room.
Yeah, it doesn't
because
have to be
you
tiny
know
room, 'cause that's- yeah.
ventilation and stuff. But at least make it wall to wall,
Yeah.
and then maybe all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
You know, so that it's like it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
how
and just
much-
have like the little like vacant or like not vacant like little red and green signs they have on like the
Yeah.
locks on the outside, so
Right.
people know. So you don't have to
Yeah.
look underneath to see if anybody's in there.
Yeah,
Dude, I hate when the door has because I always just look at like the handle at the way it's twisted. If it
Yeah.
has like an indicator that's like locked or unlocked or whatever. But like I hate when there's that crack in the door that's like when you try to look at the handle and you just like make eye contact with somebody shitting.
the worst, and
So
I swear to
awkward.
God, it always happens to me when
And
someone,
I'm trying. I promise I'm not trying to be weird.
someone will come in. They won't even look first. They'll try to open the stall. They'll see it's locked, and then they'll look.
I
in.
know.
I'm like, what the fuck,
Dude, it's locked.
You know,
You
there's someone in
Yeah,
here.
it's locked. You don't have
There's
to see.
there's a
It
guy
drives
at
me
my
crazy.
work who habitually doesn't lock the stall when he takes a shit. So like
Leaves the door wide open.
I've walked in on him once. I've witnessed several people walk in on him before. Like he just doesn't lock the fucking stall. Like ever.
What the heck?
That's
dude?
unbelievable.
Fucking lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wants to see that?
They absolutely need to fix the stall door situation. I know it's been like
Yeah.
that for fucking ever, and
Yeah.
I'm apparently the only person who has a problem with it. But
Yeah.
like, come on, why is there so much room to be able to see somebody using the bathroom?
Yeah, my way to avoid all that is to just at all costs try to avoid using the
Avoid
public
public
bathroom.
restrooms. Yep.
Like sometimes I'm like, dude, I think my bladder's gonna explode, but I'm not going in there.
Well,
Try
yeah.
to make it
I mean,
home.
it sucks when I'm fucking at the mall for 10 hours a day. And
Yeah, when you have no choice, it
yeah,
sucks. Like there's been times where I'm super far from home, and I'm like, I don't need to go home. I actually need to go the opposite way of home, but I'm considering driving 45 minutes home just to go to the bathroom and then drive like an hour and a half back just so I don't have to use this bathroom right now.
One of the things I miss the most about working at Vulcan was that we had our own bathroom in our back room.
Yeah.
That was a straight up room. Like
Oh,
that you
yeah.
could go in, door closes,
Yeah.
like all that shit. Like that was amazing.
Yeah, that's nice to have the privacy.
Yeah.
Towards the end of my time at my last job, we basically like reclaimed our bathrooms as employees only bathrooms, and we just moved like the stanchion line that protected like the employee only stuff. Just moved it up so people couldn't go to the bathrooms because we were tired of them fucking them up. And it was like, it wasn't like we were the only bathrooms in the area because we were in a casino, so you just had to go down the escalator out of our store, and there's a bathroom right there. And so yeah, we were just like, yeah, we're tired of like people coming in like methed up and falling asleep or fucking pissing all over the place, or like, yeah, like I don't know, people would do weird shit. There are always weird messes and things like,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just were like, you know what, people can't use our bathrooms anymore. Like we're done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, any job I get, I'm like, if part of the job is that I have to clean the bathroom, I don't want the job.
Nope. Don't want the job. Not for
I
me.
will pass.
All
I not gonna
I'll
lie.
do
when-
I'll do a spot check. I don't mind, like, because I've done that before for jobs. I don't like to, but if it's just a basic, like, make sure it's not disgusting, like, yeah, fine. If it comes to, like, scrubbing the bathroom, I can't do it. I'll wipe
Yeah.
off the counter. Like, I'll get a big wad of paper towels and wipe off the counter. But,
Yeah.
like, I get the ick really bad when it comes to, like, bodily fluids or, like, perceived bodily
Nope.
fluids. So,
I'm a huge germaphobe, so no thanks.
Yeah. When you were looking for a job back whenever, like when you got your UPS job, I was like talking to Nikki. I was like, I could probably get him like on the a position on the dock, like a dock worker at Dillard's.
Yeah.
Because like I know you've like kind of done, or like it seems like up your alley.
Yeah.
Physical labor you like to do.
Yeah.
So, But then I thought about it. I was like, oh, wait, no, they have to clean the bathrooms. And she was like, oh, nope, he won't do it.
Nope. And it's like, you know, if I'm working at a place and like, it's like I worked at a few places where like they would ask like certain like us employees to clean the bathroom, some of us. But I knew the managers well enough; they knew not to ask me. But I was like, if I won't clean the bathrooms, then I also won't use those bathrooms because I feel like that's not fair for me to use them and then refuse to clean them.
Right.
So if I won't clean it, then I won't use it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna clean this bathroom. So I'm not gonna make someone else clean up after me. Even though when I use the bathroom, there's nothing to clean up after because I'm pretty courteous about it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But yeah, like I try to be as fair about it as I can because I know it's like, you know, people will get annoyed, but like, oh, just fucking clean the bathroom. It's not a big deal. But it's like, maybe not to you, but like,
but
I'm a pretty hardcore germaphobe. So that's like my worst nightmare is to like come in contact with anybody else's fluid.
Right.
Yeah,
anyway.
I feel like anytime I touch something really gross, I get this really paranoid feeling that I can like physically feel the germs on my fingertips.
Same. Like if I touch something that all that I think is like, you know, contaminated is what I call it in any way, then yeah, I can feel that spot on my hand until I've cleaned my hand.
Wow.
Like it's all I can think about is that one spot on my hand where I feel like it's contaminated, and then like anytime like if I touch my pants even after that, then I'm like, oh, that spot on my pants is contaminated.
Wow.
And if I scratch my arm or something or like my side, then like that spot on my side is contaminated. That's all I can fucking think about.
It's like you feel
That's
like
why you take so many
radiation or
showers.
something.
Yeah, that's why I wash my hands so much, and I make sure I shower every single day because I just fucking. I can't live if I don't.
Yeah, I can't claim the germaphobe thing, but I do relate with that a lot because I do know, like, I wash my hands more than a lot of at least non-germophobic people just because, like, yeah, I get that feeling a lot. Or, yeah, if I touch anything questionable, like, I can't stop thinking about it. Or even, like, sometimes I'll just, like, I'll be, like, low-key a little too sweaty, and I'll just feel sticky, like I've been, like glistening for too long, and I'm just like, I have to go wash up to my elbows right now.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, the only time that I'm ever, like... I mean, obviously, I don't go a super long time without taking showers and stuff, but, like, any time that I'm ever, like, I need to take a shower is either, like, when I... got super dirty from sweeping off the patio, like just all that dirt and stuff. Like I felt caked in dirt, you know. So like I was like, I gotta take a shower. Or if I'm super sweaty, like if I get super hot and I come home, I'm like, fuck,
you just like
need to
feel it
take
all
a
over.
Shower. It's the only way I'm gonna feel better right now.
Yeah, feeling clean is like the best feeling too.
It really is.
Right after a shower, you're like, man, I feel amazing.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck with germs, man. No thanks.
Yeah. Germs are not fun.
No, they're pretty gnarly. And it's pretty crazy. Like I wish too, like that public restrooms, and like unless like it's like a regular like as doors, like where it's like a solo bathroom, I wish that they would just have like the push to open to get out. I hate that they have to grab the handle and pull it.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not gonna touch the handle because
After
I know people don't.
Yeah.
I'll be
wash their
honest,
hands.
my favorite public bathrooms are usually the ones where they don't have a door
at all,
and it's just like a little corner hallway to start, so you can't see into them. And so you can just walk into the bathroom, use it, and leave.
Those are my favorite bathrooms.
Because most people, like, especially men, like, and I know, like, or so I've heard. I don't spend a lot of time in women's bathrooms, but I've heard a lot of women also don't wash their hands. But I know damn well, like, most men just don't wash their hands.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, even if you just washed your hands, like, touching the door, why'd you wash your hands? It was a waste of time.
Right. Why'd you even do it? Yeah, it's fucking so gross. And especially, I hate the little air blow hand dryers. All that is sucking in fucking shit and poo particle air from the bathroom and blowing it onto your hands.
Okay, yeah.
And now you're like, oh, wow.
That's
just ruined washing my hands.
That's another thing I feel very strong about. Public restrooms that only have that as an option.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So you just have to leave with your hands
wet.
It is because it's not. He's right. It's not even effective.
No.
It's not effective at all.
It isn't.
It is way less effective than pulling a fucking paper towel down and wiping your hands dry.
Yeah.
You sit under that loud as fuck machine
forever,
for 30
and
seconds, and your hands are still dripping wet.
There's like.
And now they're covered in feces. So, like,
there's like it's like almost this like this thing in a
I'm
game.
very
It's
passionate.
like
Yeah, dude, me too. I get it.
Of like, cause it doesn't get your hands dry. It's not satisfying. So it's just like, it just gets to the point where the ratio of like how sick you are of it versus like how wet your hands still are is like acceptable to you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and then you'll just give up and leave.
Literally
Like,
the
whatever.
most pointless.
You just wipe it on your
inventions
fucking pants anyway.
ever.
Yeah.
I know they're
Yeah.
trying to like save paper or whatever. With
Yeah,
them, but
which I totally get, but
You know what I hate?
it's gotta be a better way.
And I know it gets talked about a lot, but how like saving the planet is always pushed on regular people. But it's like, so like where I work at Amazon, I know damn well my one warehouse goes through more plastic in like a shift than we do in a fucking year, you know?
Yeah.
So like, just the fact that, I don't know, it's just crazy that like there's so much stuff for like consumers to like save the earth, but then when you really look at like the backside of like what's really going on,
Yeah.
like
Companies are polluting like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Putting out
it ain't
commercials
doing
about how
shit.
green
We're-
they are.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't.
Like we
matter.
have one electric truck in our fleet. We're so green.
We're green because we got a lot of money from you guys. And we keep manufacturing all this cheap plastic.
Yeah, and keeping the money and not paying you.
Yeah,
What's up?
What up? Shit, man. Yeah. We're like
Yeah.
50 minutes in.
Are we? Oh, not
Well, also keep in mind that like the first 10 minutes was
I'm
you making
incorporating.
coffee.
I'm
Okay.
incorporating that
bad. Oh yeah.
because it's at 58. right
You're
now.
incorporating. You're becoming a corporate company.
Oh no!
He's
You've
an LLC.
changed, bro. You've changed.
I've changed. Addison Egelhoff LLC.
Limited liability.
LL, see you later, bitches.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we could stop it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll call it.
You guys want to keep talking? We can keep talking.
You got more to say?
That was kind
I
of.
got nothing more to say. Don't be a gross little piss
Yeah,
baby.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
I think the moral of this story is.
Yeah, we really spent this whole episode talking about bathroom etiquette.
Yeah. Moral of this story is
Yeah.
just fucking be considerate
Yeah, be cleaner. Be
be cleaner.
considerate of other people.
and fucking remove every automatic hand dryer from every restroom ever.
Yeah.
And just replace them with fucking, I don't know, air dryer hands by doing this. It's
Just
more
wipe your
effective.
hands on a friend.
Yeah. Wipe your hands on it.
Or a stranger. That'll be funnier.
Hey, they're clean.
That's hilarious. That was good. But if there's anything that you could take away and learn from me, if it makes you if you learn to be a little bit cleaner, I'm happy.
Yeah.
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 I did what I wanted to do in life. I made the world a little bit cleaner.
Where's Blake's cleaning vlog?
Yeah, to teach you how to be a germaphobe.
Give you daily tips of how to become a germaphobe 101.
Yeah, and how to make your life extra hard because germs are scary.
How to be extra stressed about every situation.
100%.
Oh, man.
How to think about what touched everything you've touched. Think about every time you touch a doorknob, how many people have touched this doorknob and
Yeah.
what they touched before they touched this doorknob.
I
And
just
all the
imagine,
possibilities of gross that could be.
I
about
just imagine Blake sitting like, I don't know, just holding some random like collectible he got or something. Like, man, what touched this?
Oh man, I try not to think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I order a lot of stuff on eBay and it comes like looking pretty gross.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, oh man, like I see things have splashed onto this at some
Yeah.
point. What was that?
That's
Yeah,
not
I
fun.
saw this
Could be
lady.
anything.
I saw this post about this lady like selling her
Anything.
kid's Switch because he was like misbehaving, and like you saw a little bit of smudge on it, but I was just like, dude, like I couldn't imagine buying like. Well, I mean, you could always clean it, but I feel like buying like a child's used like handheld game system is a pretty sketch. Just a
You
pretty
just
sketch
gotta clean it real
decision,
good.
Yeah, because like.
Give it.
Kids are gross. Like, damn
Oh,
well
for
that
sure.
thing's covered in like boogers and spit and
Oh, for
ass
sure.
sweat and like, because like kids probably just,
Like,
I'm
sit on
sure
it
this
and
kid's
shit.
probably like scratching his ass and then
Oh,
picking his
yeah.
nose and then playing.
yeah.
That's just what I imagine little kids
Oh,
doing because
100%.
that's how I was.
Yeah.
Those kids that don't care about germs at all.
I guess we can talk about this real quick before we end it. But I think about stuff like that all the time. Like if you're trying to sell something, you put it online. Like at least make it look presentable.
Yes, I hate when people don't clean stuff before they post it.
Well, and
or even
then-
like they ship it. I'm
Well,
like,
and then,
bro,
like,
clean it.
I always
will
find
come
the
back-
nicest little corner in my house or apartment at the time, like when we used to live in the apartment, to take pictures of it. You know, like
Yeah.
People will come back to Dillard's and like try to return like a pair of pants or something.
Yeah.
And like, let's say there's nothing wrong with it. The tags are still attached. They're returning it in the window, but it's covered in dog hair.
Oh,
Like they just
yeah.
let it sit in their living room and their dog
Yeah.
shed all over it. At least before you bring it in,
Yeah.
at least fucking lint roll it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
at least make it look like it wasn't used.
Yeah, exactly. You really, like, come on.
Make it look like you put him on, rolled around in dog hair, and then
Right.
brought him back.
Because now we can't sell this. We have
Yeah.
to take it back,
Yeah.
but now we can't sell it.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking covered in dog hair.
Yeah,
and
that sucks, yeah.
none of us are going to fucking lint roll your fucking pants that your
I know,
dog was sitting on. So, your dog's not that cute. It's a Danny Gonzalez reference.
That's funny.
Okay.
But yeah,
we'll end it. We'll
go
end
on
it.
the podcast.
I just wanted to bring that. Yeah, call it a podcast.
Yeah.
Give us a follow, subscribe, comment, like, rating.
Yes.
We're on Facebook, Spotify, YouTube,
Apple Music.
Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, anywhere you get your podcasts, you will find us.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Definitely check out our YouTube page, though. We also have that attached to our clips page where you can watch like little segments,
Little snippets
of our stuff, which we promise we're going to start posting on more.
Yeah, I honestly keep forgetting about that.
Yeah,
channel.
I do too. But hey, it's got 4 subscribers that are waiting for content.
I know.
so-
And then like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
I've
We've-
subscribed.
yeah, 3
we've
of them
made
are
a lot
not
of
us.
commitments. We've made a lot of commitments recently, and we've also just had a lot of shit going on at the house. So we'll catch up at some point,
Yeah,
and we'll get on top of
this
it.
is us catching up right
now.
We finished.
By the time you've seen this, we're caught up.
Yeah, we finished episode 5 last night, editing at least, and so now we're shooting this. But yeah, please give us a like, subscribe, follow. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yes, TikTok.
Anywhere you can
TikTokerson.
find us. Keep
We're
in
there.
mind, every subscription and follow comes with a long distance high five. Boom.
Hey. Thanks for high-fiving us.
We've done it so many times at this point. We just have to do it every episode now.
Yeah, it's what we do now.
Yeah.
Long distance high fives.
Long distance high fives.
All around.
To all y'all. And then I guess we'll see you for episode 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
7 episodes. That's going to be crazy.
We'll see you guys next week. We have been the Wasted Space Podcast. You guys have been an amazing audience.
Yes.
Good night.
Peace
Catch you
out.
later, folks.